Hello my friends, this is Crystal Quartz Oracle and today we are gonna make a reading about full moon, this full moon, what is right now, and it's in Capricorn, but it's a general reading, and also I could say that it's a timeless reading. So wherever you find it and you feel it's resonating with you, you can still tap into the energy, feel it, and maybe ask some kind of question or just feel through what is resonating with you, and choose one of the piles and let it guide you. So that's how it works, but it's specifically meant to this full moon, what is happening in June 2026. And I have collected from the beach, which is, it's close to Bali, but the island is Nusa, so I'm right now in Nusa Island, and I have collected some nice seashells. I think this is coral actually, so that's how they're gonna be. This is the first pile, second, third, and the fourth one, and I'm very excited about it. Yeah, what else to say? It's really beautiful here. It's a lot of water and it's quite strong spirits. I feel also the moon is intense, and this time I don't want to interpret so much this Capricorn full moon, but more I would like to channel these messages through the readings and through the intuitive channelings, what is coming through for all the piles. So that's what I felt. That's I'm not gonna start to investigate this meaning of Capricorn full moon. But one more thing, because I think I haven't said it before in my readings, that I've studied astrology about 10 years from now, and it's a really interesting process and it's so much to learn about it. But one thing what I want to say is it's very less accuracy when somebody's doing like an overall reading, and if it's so intimate planet like a moon. The moon is not planet, but you understand, or sun or Mercury. These are our close planets and they are influencing really like a personal level. So what I want to say is I really highly recommend for you to learn about astrology, and here in this channel I start to teach more also about astrology and the knowledge about it. It's not so hard, but it takes time to understand. But the basics actually, I have seen people and my friends who I teach that they are getting it quite quickly because the basics are quite easy. And it's easier for you if you already know something from the very basic astrology, what we know, all of us, let's say, about this 12 different astrological signs, and we all know, almost all, I think so, the differences between of Aries and the Pisces, let's say like this, and some symbolical meanings behind of that. Who are they? So yeah, I will open up this subject more, but I highly recommend for you to start to learn about astrology. And nowadays also AI can help a lot, but just be very careful, because AI can make nowadays a lot of mistakes if you just give the chart or your birth time and date. Usually I've seen it's not so advanced yet to really bring out the details about your chart. Rather, if you want to ask something, then just please do a research before and ask something like, oh, what is the meaning on my relationships or my career or my work when my sun is in Aries and 11th house, let's say like this. So if you come specifical, it can help you really a lot, okay? Or also, you still nowadays can learn from the books and from the YouTube videos and all these kind of things, which sometimes I like more. And sometimes I really go into with AI, because I can ask also these weird questions and try to make AI really like going out of box. So I think that's what it's good to think outside of box sometimes. And that's also one thing about astrology, that to putting thoughts together where they seems it's not thoughts. But okay, let's go now to today's reading. I think, did I told you what I wanted to tell? Just learn about your astrology chart, and then when you understand your charts even a bit better, then you understand that every moon and every sun and every Mercury retrograde, it don't mean the same thing what it means for somebody else, because everything in your chart is specific constellation, and when you take another person's chart, it's another constellations there. And let's say this specific full moon can be very supportive for you, and for somebody it can be really destructive. And that's how here we cannot give really this kind of like overall meaning for this, because what is this? Okay, I understand it's a collective meaning, but still inside of this some kind of collective meaning of this, let's say, Capricorn full moon, it's very personal. It goes very personal, and it's affecting very personally you or me or somebody else. Because when we take this full moon chart together with your chart and we put these two charts together, there are shapes, connections and things happening inside of these two moments, which is the magic of astrology. And when I take my chart there and compare it with right now's chart, it's completely different stories, and we are affected so different way. Of course, there can be for some specific people like similarities, but rather like it's less. I could say I have one very good soul sister friend who I feel really deeply connected, and our astrologies are also very like similar and very positive and very supportive to each other. But I feel only that at the moment it's been already many years when I know so many people from my life. I've checked so many charts, and only this specific way I could say that it's only one person who at the moment who I met in my life, who I really felt like a very spatial and ease way bond, spiritual bond, okay? But our charts are also very understandable and similar with each other. So yeah, let's be mindful when we are following astrology that it is important to go very personal with that, okay? So I just wanted to see that it's filming. Yes, it is. I told you already the piles, and first, second, third and fourth, I will add them later in description also, but I think we are done now here, and you can choose your pile, whatever resonates most with you. And let's tune into the full moon in Capricorn energies. Hello, first group. first, let's start. What do you resonate the most at the moment? What's the resonance? And I rolled the astro dice, and you got Taurus in 12th house and Pluto. Actually, it goes like this: Pluto in 12th house in Taurus. That's funny. Okay, a bit some kind of confusion and hard to decide, and a little bit maybe some kind of fears or discomfort, or just like hard to decide the right thing for you comes through. But when the Pluto is in the 12th house, it's the meaning of this one is specifically deep transformation in your subconscious mind. Like there are things and the hidden truths which are coming out, and mainly they are coming out about the resources and about the money and about finance and about beauty and art and how you feel valued. The value comes out, okay? So Pluto transformator, this kind of transformator who you cannot run away from this. No, not possible. And those things are happening on your subconscious level, which you don't have control over, okay? And like I told you already, the things about the values, self-esteem, the money, resources, very physical things. Your mentality is changing about it. You are changing right now with this full moon, because the old ways are not working anymore, and you have to come out. You have to change yourself, and it's happening by itself. Okay, so let's open here the first card, which I started to describe just the overall full moon's energy. You see that you have these full moons also here. So it's highly recommended for you to practice breathing, my friends. Just breathe in and relax. Whatever is happening, just breathe. Breathing and breath can really help you to move through those things. It seems like you have some deep emotions here, and maybe you have lost your hope some points. Angels are inviting you to have courage and see your heart, that you still have hope left. And even if it's hard, the only thing what can help you is hope right now, because maybe you don't see something yet, or something is really frustrating in your subconscious mind. And please be aware that your emotions are the reflection. Okay, so maybe there are something inside of you which is frustrating, and it's also number 12, it comes to 12th house. I think it's subconscious mind. There is subconsciously something stuck there which really wants to transform and come out, and really wants to be seen, that those things, those patterns, they are not anymore working. Okay, we are in a new timeline. We are in a so quickly manifesting timeline. Like we can do like this and jump into another reality like this. You don't need to be stuck anymore on these old things. It's done, it's gone, it's over. It's time to move out. I tell you, just you can do it with the breathe. And what do you want to breathe from right now? Okay, from this full moon, what do you want to breathe? Okay, manifest, create, write it down. You can do it. But the old things from there, this is just pushing you down and holding you back. But it's not space anymore for this. Just, I want to say something more. I see the structure here, the building or the thing, And I feel that this is the imagination world, okay? So with your imagination, you can create right now, and with your hope. Hope is the emotion and the feeling. Hope is something inside of you. Imagination is how you use your third eye and visualization to create something. And you have complete the power to do it. Just don't let these things suck you down. The topic here for you, you are interesting. Please do some kind of reflection on this full moon. It's a double ask from you, and the 12th house also, which mean really maybe when you are hiding and going away and locking yourself in your room or all these kind of things. Maybe you don't want to see others, or you want to go to the nature. But really this ask you, please see what matters for you, reflect about it, prioritize, change something here, and do the deep reflection work before to understand what are the things what you need to change inside of you. And also the water. I want to drink water right now. I'm gonna drink water. The water carrier. Water can help here. Element of water, or drinking water, or even spelling the water in a good way for your own good. I needed to do it right now because I feel you should do it also. While you're listening, you should just right now go and drink water while I'm opening this book and finding it, because I feel I want to read this card a little bit deeper about it. I just felt like that could be the right thing to do right now. The water carrier. Am I in the right book? I think you're sometimes getting lost somewhere on your thoughts and your emotions, or somewhere you're lacking of clarity. I could say that, not direction, but maybe some way even direction. But maybe you want to choose one thing, and then you go another thing, and then you go to the back this thing, and then you're like a bit like this. And that's what's stopping you to be on the highest and the best timeline, because you are the one who is stopping this thing. This is the water oracle, but that's strange that I don't find it. Let me see that even am I in the right book. I am in the right book. The water carrier. It's here. What are you worrying about or doing that's a waste of time, energy, and resources? Tell me that. What are you being called to focus on instead? So there is definitely change in a direction here. We speak about creating harmony and peace on earth, but really our focus should be on creating harmony and peace with the earth. I told you about the focus, but here I think maybe you can be a bit off with the resonance with the earth. Start to tap into the earth's energy. Maybe you're in other realms or another places, or the past or the future or whatever else. Just here and now in this moment, start to connect with the earth, okay? Just the earth, just root yourself and connect deeply with the earth. Capricorn is also earth, okay? So it can help you to do it. And Capricorn is the strongest. Earth is the most, like, Capricorn is the, I could say it's the most powerful sign, though also Scorpio, but they both two are kind of the strongest. I could say they are the strongest. I mean, of course, in a what way you want to see it, but, or what corner, but I mean, Capricorn is, we cannot do, it is the strongest sign. It's the unbreakable, okay? So use this energy wisely. Is it possible that it's our disconnection from seeing Earth's resources as sacred that's made us so disconnected? So it's calling you to see some sacred, to call, to feel sacredness inside of you and the connection with earth. When we look into the future, we can see that without water there can be no life on earth. Without water, humanity cannot survive. This is a card about getting your priorities right and focusing on what really truly matters. In our busy world, it's so easy to get swept up in things that seem important and urgent, when really at the end of the day we realize that worrying about them has been a waste of time, resources and energy. It's time to take a moment to pause, reflect and reprioritize, to focus on what really matters, to chop wood and carry water, to care for those in our community, to understand what's really truly important and to act accordingly, my friends. Okay, so this is the topic right now for you. Let's see what's solution for this. Inner beauty. Friends, start to see inner beauty inside of you. 1, 2, 2, 1. What a kind of inner beauty. Connection, outside beauty and inner beauty, reflection. And 12, 12, 21. See the beauty inside of you, because if nobody else is not watching, you are always feeling inside of you. You are always watching. Are you aware or not? Are you a how can I say that? Fog, in this kind of like a 12th house fog. Maybe you're inside of the fog and you don't see your inner beauty because you have so much fog there. But if you just connect and tap into your inner beauty, you will see so much clearly. Let's see else what is the way how to ignite the love again. Love about yourself, about your story, about your life. Just fell in love with the life again. And also the fire, being very fiery and having this raw power to move forwards and to finish things, okay? To feel love, to be love, and to move, to not hold yourself back here. And then that was the card what really wanted to came. Actually, this came even first than these two, but it doesn't matter. But this card came here to tell you that just all these mental things, what's been happening here, it's time, it's done, it's no story here anymore. It's the last chapter, it's finishing now. You have the power to finish it now and start a new journey from here, okay? And start new happy journey and move forward with a very lot of passion and fire and with a purpose, ignited purpose to move forward. Whatever is exactly what are you going through right now, it's meant to be like this, and your purpose are really strong and right. You are on the right path. There is interesting thing what came here to tell me that this is something what you have to forgive for yourself. You have to say sorry about something and to give a little bit forgiveness you need to forgive for yourself that you haven't prioritized enough your potential in life. So you do have so much more potential, and you are so deeply connected. You have, okay, don't want to say that you are connected at the moment. I hope you are. But as we saw right now, there's some kind of disconnection here, which you could just easily change it, because naturally you do have the strong connection and it's a treasure for you. But it's just you have left this secret place of yours behind. So my question is why? Why you prioritize something else more than what's the most important? You and your heart and your secret place. And also another thing, deeply forgive for yourself for all the power what you have gave away, but all the times when you didn't protect yourself enough and you gave your power away knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, you have to now learn how to protect yourself, protect your energy, and bring all the parts of you, all your soul parts, everything bring back right now, right here in the middle of you. Your soul is fully here inside of your body. Just first of all, forgive for yourself that whatever addictions, whatever things have you been following, which is not for your highest goods, that it's time to bring it back to you. Then you can be really strong inside of you. And say sorry, forgive for yourself for all the negotiations which have been against you, and all the contracts and the communication, and I would like to say even the work situations, what you have done, what you haven't done actually the way what is best for you. Just forgive, okay? Release and forgive. And it's interesting that we were talking about the, first of all, that potential, because I see that it's been leaking energy. You've been giving your energy away from something, and energy shield hasn't been strong enough, so it's been leaking out of energy. And this card really asks to put the boundary from this thing, to seeing, learning where is the boundary of me, and what belongs to me don't belong outside of me, belongs to me. And those things, they need to change. I need to change myself. We need to transform these energies. I am fully in my light and protecting my energy. I am deeply connected with myself, with my best self, and with my deep well-being. And I do have the rights to stop contracts, or to write contracts over, or take the money what belongs to me, or make the communication right, or say the things out what I should have said long time, and not make negotiations from the place where you have gave enough, my friend. Okay, you have gave enough, so it's time, finish, done, it's done. Okay, and your mental loops where you have been stucking on this financial problematic situation, done now. Okay, take your power back and just move forwards and create something with your fantasy imagination world, and with your willpower, something from your inner beauty, which makes you very beautiful inside of you. I want to tell you something at the end of this thing. So I've been walking here, and every day I start to feel better because I'm more relaxed, and I stop working right now for some time. And the moment when my energy is raising and I start to feel better, And I have like this 10 minutes walk back home from the beach, and I every day go to beach to swim and get some sun. I come back home and I see every day the more and more people on this way are stopping and asking, do I want to hop on the scooter? Do I want to hop on the car? Every day people are asking me, and I see like it's nice, it's lovely, because I feel that my energy is getting better and they want to help me. They want to just help me and be sure that I am safe. But I'm like, no, it's fine, I'm gonna walk, I'm just living here nearby, thank you, you know. So, but this is nice feeling that I feel inside of me, that I am supported, people are actually supporting me, but my energy allows to receive this thing. Okay, so my energy is open for this kind of thing. I wish you can sort this thing out and ask help and write a letter and all these kind of things on the full moon here. Full moon is here to help us, and if we want, we can work with these energies. Thank you so much for listening, first group, and we will see you in the next reading. Hello, second group, to your reading. Let's roll the astro dice to see what is the main basic energy, what is inside of what energy you are activated, and what do you feel the most, and what are you resonating the most when we are talking about this Capricorn full moon. So let's ask from astro dice. Please, can you give, should I trust it? No, because it was falling my pillow, I cannot. So if it will fell on the floor, I would take it. Let's roll. But it was the same, you cannot imagine, but it was 6 there also before. Okay, so we have moon in 6th house and in Aries. Okay, let me open this one for you. Maybe I put it just here, it's maybe better for you to just read. I just put it right now here, okay, before when I start to open the cards. So this for you, the theme is very in your everyday routine and your health and your sleep routine and your eating and your training and your work, because these are the 6th house, really repetitive and boring type of routines, what you do just every day, what kind of routines you are following. And it seems like you've been really connected with your emotions and with your soul, and you've been feeling that you have a lot of fire and power inside of your soul, and sometimes maybe when the emotions, they are like just you're acting on your emotions on your daily basis. So it's maybe a little bit out of harmony that way, that it's a lot of action and a lot of starting and a lot of impulsiveness like Aries, but maybe you're lacking like stability there, balance, like things really working out, rather than emotional level. You are just acting, creating, starting, moving forward, doing, and starting this cycle again, but not following any specific deep routine. So it's a bit like this, I wouldn't like to say ADHD, because I don't feel it's not coming true, but maybe even this, I mean, it's so common thing nowadays, but I try to really go, give me 1 second, because I would like to really try to go in your reading, who came here to choose the second pile with the whole thing, the Seashell with the hole inside and with the spiral also. I think you're going on the spirals, but you're having the hole inside, which means that you do have an energy leak because of this Aries thing, that it's not balanced, the emotional impulsiveness in everyday life. And you're also, it can be connected with your work. let me ask one another round, because what can help you to balance this work routine out and to feel more stable emotionally in the work and with the new projects and with the help, whatever help, okay? So what are those things, what can really help and support you on this journey? My turning, really, I tell you, spirituality overall, spirituality and art, and trusting that the spiritual guidance inside of you, and the knowing spiritually and intuitively what you have to do. But let's see what can help this thing more. Social communities and little bit having view outside, and spreading a spiritual word outside, being seen about the spiritual things, being seen about your art or about your vision and about your dreamy states. It's so interesting. It's completely like I think you got it actually. For me it's so weird to read it right now, but I think you will got it, what I mean here. And being part of community, and even maybe leader of community and leader or spiritual community, or leading some kind of group. This can somehow help you with your pioneering everyday fiery emotions which are unstable. I don't know how it even resonates, you know. And another thing here, what can resonate is just stepping into your future dreams and goals, which are connected with to being seen and with being a leader and with showing yourself. But all these things in a spiritual matter and spiritual realm, or art and music. It's like this kind of category. So interesting. Wow, okay, that was really interesting. I felt drawn to the extra, I think, what can be helpful, because it felt for me that this is a bit like this kind of situation. But let's go to your reading and let's ask about this full moon energies right now. There's something again is here. Discrimination. Okay, interbeing. Do you feel that you inside of yourself are discriminated somehow? Also, discrimination card, actually, it's talking about what things you should, can I say that? What things you should leave behind and not giving your attention. Highlighting distinctions has nothing to do with comparing. True discrimination is quite different to mere comparison. To discriminate means to prefer good to evil, right to wrong, and the spiritual path to a meandering one leading astray. This requires quiet deliberation, kindness of heart, and yet also a mental effort. To compare means labeling one thing as better than the other, evaluating and separating. So where are you doing still this separation? That you are not the whole, that somebody else is not whole, that your interbeing is not the whole. I go to this interbeing. I think you are the one who was discriminating. Not that I want to judge you right now, but just be self-aware. Are you doing it, or where are you doing it? I mean, we all are doing this thing in a different moments in our life, but it seems like it's just active right now for you. We are connected to everyone and everything, and your interbeing also, so it's no reason to left out anything. And maybe because you left out, you don't have space to go deeply to your emotions, but you rather just everything out, you know, just fire, fight, everything. Because Aries, things are not inside, things are not thinking through, feeling through, things are just out there. And it seems here that your emotions are just in the world, you know, everywhere. And everybody will get this strikes, everybody will, you shoot everybody with that, and yourself first of all, and your inner being. Sometimes it seems like what we do affect us alone, but this is not truly the case. If you work on yourself today, overcome your jealousy or envy or your resentment, you are doing this for all people. That's what it says, that we are all one. We cannot separate here anymore. And that's the very divine, even dark game, but maybe right now in a dark place, but this is, it seems like your thing or your lead here is very divine and high. So, but you have to come together before when you can be a spiritual leader. But that's a process. Usually the ones who have the big mission, they are the ones who need to go through the most, so, and the most corners and all the pockets and stuff like that, like everywhere. You need to step everywhere, you need to do all the mistakes, you need to go through everything to learn how to come out of it, to start to have the capacity inside of you that you can hold all the spaces. Because if you're a spiritual leader, you have to hold the space for everyone. First of all, for yourself, but all of the people who are not yet so developed and fulfilled and I don't want to say smart, but smart in a spiritual way with themselves, with everyday life inside of their life, who are not yet there. So the leaders, they have to hold the space energetically, first of all, physically, also, all psychologically, emotionally. Emotionally, we need to hold the space for the ones who are still growing up and learning these things. We need to hold the space. That's why we need to go through all these kind of things and the corners, and first of all, making these ugly things for ourselves, that we discriminate and we left someone behind. Everything is connected to everything else, and everyone is responsible for the well-being and evolvement of humanity. Yeah, that's what we are doing here. Start with yourself. You can be certain of the support of the light beings. I know exactly what we are going through here. It's a big thing, and it's not a big thing when you have come over these things and you are like, okay, now I understand, today is easy, let's help everyone, because I have done all these things and I have done all the work. And I just have enormous amount of love and compassion from all the beings here. And I cannot left anybody or anything or any of my emotions behind the door, because everything is welcome. Of course, there are some like boundary things which we need to agree that this is normal and this is not, but the moment when we all raise vibration, it's not even a question. We all know, feel and resonate only the highest good things, and all this, everything just falls down and it's not even there, it's not even existing, it stops existing, you know. One sentence more for you, then we go forward. The infinitely loving nature of the angels does not judge, yet there might be one wish or another not being fulfilled because there is a more selfish than selfless thought behind it. You might like to ponder what constitutes evolution and what constitutes true discrimination. discrimination. Ha, it came crimination. It's getting more interesting here. So, full moon energy, the light side of full moon energy, what comes here for you. That's really pretty. Thank you for this spatial healing for the open-hearted, and we have again 15 and 15 here. And it's interesting, but we have 666 here, and we have 6 here. I almost wanted to say that it's a Saturn things here, which we are going through. And somehow here I'm like, I don't want to say that Saturn is bad. It's just, actually, that's so funny thing, because my friend channeler, she was channeling lately for me. Very similar thing, that I am the one who is discriminating other people and society and politics, and I am making this division, and I am like, it's a revolution inside of me, and I want to bring up this revolution, but I am creating more devil with that, because I am very strongly and harshly energetically saying that this is right and you all other guys are wrong. But this makes the division here, that there are two paths, and when I'm going here and I'm saying like no, only this and everybody needs to follow, then this naturally starts to shadow it from here. So the thing is coming together in the zero, nothing and everything, observing and being, and just in the center and heart, and just being and accepting that everything is as it is. Just we don't need to fight anymore here, okay? But this extended 6, because right now we have 6666 here, is let me make this calculation quickly. When it's 12 plus 12, it's 24, and we have one more 6 here. Okay, so it means we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if we put together 24 and one more 6, and here is another 24. This is something really incredible number magic here. I hope you understand what I'm doing it right now. Then we can actually get 30. So that's where we stop with this 6. We got 5 total, 6 here, and we are stopping on 30. And that's so funny. I'm thinking, am I talking with myself? I'm 30 years old, and I'm like, I'm stopping on 30. So we stop this devilish thing here in 30 when you're 30. Anyway, this is very personally for me. I'm still doing reading for you. There is happening spatial healing for the ones who are open-hearted, okay? The ones who let the love in and can love everybody and everyone. And as I told you already, this one's sometimes going like the most hard way and separation way, very, very hardly and strongly. What's supporting this process? For this pile, it was this kind of question. For all the piles, actually, they are a bit, cards are coming out a bit differently. Deprivation, restriction, they are similar here. Joy, decisions. I see the lady here is like, look, is quite enjoying. This is like this beautiful feminine flowery energy. Actually also different, right now I want to say that different flowers can help you, maybe even puff flowers can help you on the process specifically channeled for you, or maybe with this topic that's how you can be more one with your inner being. I think the decisions, what are you making today, they are helping you, and to connecting with your heart really deeply. This is also helping you. And that's interesting that even restrictions in your life, they are helping you. The roots under you. I would like to say something like this. If you could have a space that you are completely free here in this world, it wouldn't support you right now. But because we do have daily restrictions, we have this 3D life, we have this body, these things are actually helping and rooting you. Because you can come together more easily inside of your body and inside of your heart, and this heals everything. Make just right decisions for yourself and for others. How to enjoy and relax more and come connection with your heart. What's the step forward from here? Where do we move? Where do we go? We are getting older. We are growing older. We can teach and we are wise. We are experienced. Elder. Nice these green colors for you. This green, 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 green. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this that you can also see those cards. My friend, you're getting older on this process. Also, maybe for some of you can come the teacher on the way, or you're getting some kind of teachings, or you're learning something new, or you're really learning how to become inside of your heart and to become one. And some of you also, there is connected that you are going to your sanctuary place inside of you, or maybe even in the nature. But here I see how the colors are going. So first of all, the elder comes, you come older in your heart. Some of you, the teacher is coming on your way and showing you the path. Okay, so you're running towards the beautiful rainbow and the stargates and the sanctuary, because now you know where it is, and you're running towards where is the joy, where is harmony, where is balance. Now you know, you don't need to wait anymore. And what happens there, when you reach there, everything is more harmonized, everything is more natural. Here you have the vision and it's very clear and bright and colorful, but here everything, when you're under the stones and already you are inside of the portal, then energy is rising. You are decisive, decisions, decisiveness. My friend, I'm telling you. And you have the confidence and power to be the one and to live the life with restrictions, because that's making us free to understand what are the restrictions inside of our lives and how these things, they can actually make us free, not divide from the life. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I hope this full moon is powerful enough to break through this. And let's don't forget that it's a Capricorn full moon, which is actually earth sign and very connected with the earths and with roots and with restrictions, because the Capricorn ruler is Saturn, and Saturn is all about restrictions. So this card also really brings in the Saturnian energy here, which your moon and how we are talking about the moon can connect here the thoughts. So thank you so much for listening, and see you in the next reading. Hello, welcome to your reading. Third group who have chosen coral. First, I'm gonna do the astrodice for you to ask from astrodice which energies are you currently holding and which energies are you resonating the most. So please astrodice, guys. Please have to give clear answer for the third group. So we are working through right now Capricorn full moon, and the Saturn as a Capricorn ruler came out. So it seems like it's a very strong connection here right now. And I would like to say something like this. So karma lessons in home, with roots, with ancestors, and deeply digging, you know, digging information, digging intuition, I would like to say, but and healing and analyzing and doctoring, I would like to even say, the roots and the karmic connections inside of your family roots. That's the topic for you, and this might be relevant strongly with this Capricorn full moon, or those energies can just support the process, to go through this process. But I'm very curious now that what's the energies, because these three are the main energies, what are also like activated right now. Five of Pentacles, there is financial loss and sadness about physical world, how the physical 3D world it is, and it feels like painful, it feels frightening. And although maybe there some time ago there was a start of something new or idea or mental process that now we move forward like this, the overall main energy was that you felt still trapped and held back and in a loss about things, how things they came out, that's still not yet being happy the way how you imagine. You're very it's overthinking the Virgo, but Virgo is also analytical and deep, and going deeply structure our minds. But I would like to say here that some kind of fire is still coming on the table, and fire on you. I'm gonna open this book to see a little bit more, because these are unicorn tarot. It's the only tarot which I have. I don't really feel it so much that these are tarots, although it is, but they have a bit different meaning, also the cards, than normal tarot. So just give me one second when I'm gonna find Seven of Wands, standing your ground, determination, defense. I am helping you to I don't know this word, sorry, incinerate the insecurities that have held you back. Summon your inner passion and forge forward with courage in your heart. Take a stand for what's important to you, including believing in yourself. Is it been the way that you do have strong minds and vision and the brightness, like this unicorn here who wants to start in a new mental level, but this family ties, the family roots, their projections and their constellations and their darkness is holding you back and making you sad, though it should not. The time is to come out of it, my friend. The time is to fully be responsible for your own life and for your own path, and just work these things through. But today we can do it very quickly. We don't need to go like years and years. I think 10 years ago we needed to do it like years, today we can do these things quickly, but we need to be in a good wavelength and timeline and resonance. The brighter we are, the more crystalline we are, the easier those processes they are. So it's not so harsh for you, okay? Take a stand for what's important to you, including believing yourself, my friends. You are the one, you can do it. The time to stand up for your idea, ambition, and dream is now. Rally your courage and confidence as things are about to get moving. Be prepared for some resistance, as not everyone will believe you in your current actions, no matter the odds asserts your belief. Don't listen them. It's not your life is your life. Their life is their life. Listen yourself, my friends, okay? Listen yourself. Don't listen what they say to you. If you feel in your heart that something else is meant to be for you, that this way is right to think or act or say, that's your thing, okay? And also your analytical minds and overthinking mind. Sometimes you might be overthinking about this and thinking too much deeply into this kind of family karma. You actually don't need it. Sometimes it's too much, okay? Let's ask, what's going on? What's going on also? What's more going on? It's a teachings, these lessons they want to show the nice, I will tell you. The lesson there in this family karmical situation is to see the beauty in everything, even the ugly things, and to have gratitude and learn deep sacredness and gratitude, and to see how everything is sacred, even the things which don't seem sacred, they are sacred. And it's about right now to remembering and about your legacy. Be bold. Remember why you came like this. I want to read more about this thing, the records. It's really nice to go to connect with the records, and even if you have lost the hope at some points, to remember there is a reason you choose to come to this planet at this time in this body. Your time here matters, and you have the opportunity to make something of your life, to make your days, weeks, months, years, and decades count. This card comes with an invitation to remember who you came here to this planet at this time in this body, and to dare to truly live. My darling, start living. Start living your life. Come out of your home. Come out of the cycle of the home. Come out of under your parents. They are still before you, and ancestors before you, and you receive energy from them. Everything is fine. Just peace with that. But start to live your life as you want it. And I think this full moon in Capricorn is really just time to put your legs strongly on the ground and make this move on the way, and show inside of yourself, for you or also for others if you want and need, what's really important for you and what are your needs and what you have to do to move forward. I am ready to live my life boldly and sing the song I came here to sing. So what's the song what you came here to sing? What's the song? Too many people are living in their lives in the fears. It's time to raise. It's time to come up. It's time to stand up. What's the solution right now? What's the solution for this? First of all, seek guidance in this thing. It seems like there is some unresolved, painful things, which better you gonna find help, because help can be helpful, you know, and can make things easier to see. Like a shaman is here. It's time for a different perspective, to change your perspective. perspective, see things from another angle, stop believing what are you believing, and just change the corner. That's the way how to come out of old loops. And here is a reminder for you: you can do hard things. It's not as impossible as it may feel. I tell you, I'm not gonna speak right now really long about it, but I had completely extremely strong karmical relationship with my mom, and I thought I'm never not gonna start to, like, it's not gonna be healed. And it's really beautiful today. I would have never ever imagined that it can be like this. Never ever, okay? Listen to me, never ever, because it was disaster for me. I think for her also, I made her life very hard, but our connection between of us was just really, really harsh, okay? There's things from the past life, if you believe in past life, whatever, doesn't matter. It was just 20 years walking on the eggshells for both of us in the same house. And I did it mainly, like, I can say I did it because I pushed these healings and therapies and going in all these places and family constellations and doing all the work with me. And I pushed her also. I brought sometimes her also with me. So I started to be the open one. I started to say the things out loud when she was thinking that, okay, she's now going wild and crazy and too much and she's completely out of the borders. No, I was just telling my truth, which I was holding all of my life inside of me. And I was hiding. This is not a word, but you know, just shining some another light, showing that I am somebody who I wasn't, until I break it and I started to show who am I really, and who she hurt me, how she hurt me, and what I felt then, and how this makes me feel, and what's my truth. And that's it. And I became just clear, and I became honest, and I became like without the masks. And it's so much better, you know, I tell you. Now I'm putting it like, it's full moon. It's full moon time to do the work. It's now, okay? Connect with the full moon. Maybe even the next full moon, maybe the next full moon. Because it's big work here. But ask guidance from help to full moon. What we are talking about, I was hiding. And they didn't know who am I. They still don't know completely. But now I can be honest and just share and be open, you know. And my real soul will start to come out more and more. And they just don't have anything else to do than accept. And I've been hearing here these processes with my friends, and who they're fighting, friends who are starting to post videos on Instagram and stuff like that, and are fighting with mom, because mom is right now is getting like scared and afraid, and oh my god, and how this can happen, and what's now, and mom is hurt now because the son is just sharing like everything without the shirt and dietas and all these kind of things and spirituality, and just mom cannot handle this in her head. I just made an example, but that's how these things they are. That there are moments of shock when we are dealing with the karma of family, and if we are different as they thought that we are, it's shock for them. But it's not your thing. You know where you are and what you have to do. So this card here, it's in my language. I wrote down the signature, not the signature, but all these things they have, like why they are here laying. And this thing is it's not a word in my language, but I write down the words, and I'm trying to translate these words. That this card is showing something what you study, and you are a student, but you are also moving on that way. So you make a step, you're making a step on the path of being a student and studying, something like this. Those relationships coming together, generously given, Ponteus, oh my god, I'm gonna start to cry now almost. just don't believe that these things, they can come together, but I tell you, they will. Maybe they will take time, but they will come together, and more better than you ever expected. But you have to be true to yourself, okay? To see the beauty inside of you, and remember the records, why you came in this family, why you were born in this family. Because you are the one who are awakener, and you do the awakening inside of the family, and you will be seen, and you will be seen also outside of your family in a much bigger scale, because now you're ready to do the hard things, but you have to take the also the support. You cannot do it alone at the moment, you're too fragile, okay? So just seek support outside, and just start to show yourself. If you are ready, the moments, just show yourself more and more and more and more, because this is healing for them. If you are true to yourself, as long as you are hiding, they cannot also heal, because you're hiding. The healing card. Can it be more beautiful, my friends? Endings for beginnings. So these old things, they have to end, that the new things can come alive and can start. Life can start with the new things, and you can start with the new things. All these old stories and old bubbles and old perceptions and all old things, they have to die. You just need to explode these things inside of you, but gently. Healings, rejuvenating, water cleansing, transactions, energy channelings, and waking up into this new beginning first. And this is also for first stopping the old, and then you can go to a new one. 31, we have 4 here, let's see, 41, 4, 4, 4, 2. This is actually also total 4. This is 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 fours, which makes 12. Yeah, 1. We have some magical number combinations here today. You are the one who are starting the new things. Okay. Thank you for listening. Welcome to your reading. 4th group. We have chosen this type of seashell, a little bit brownish, brown and white. So we are here today to connect and get downloads with this full moon in Capricorn. And first we start with the astro dice, as we check in what is your relevant energy right now, and maybe we can get some clarification where you're standing at the moment and what are you feeling and what's happening with this full moon. Full moon in Capricorn, and the Capricorn sign is on the table. So maybe you're very connected actually with the full moon, and very deeply connected with the full moon, and very spiritually deeply connected with the full moon. But if you interpret specifically this type of connection, then there are restrictions on your deep subconscious level mind. So Neptune in 12th house feels in his home, because for me Neptune, they had a little bit different now, this Neptune and Jupiter and whatever, they had different meanings. But for me the most, I mean, it's a Pisces house, and Neptune is a ruler of Pisces. For me it describes the best Pisces sign, and is 12th house. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. 12th house, home house for Pisces. It's like an ocean, you know, and then the Pisces is there, is inside the home, subconscious minds, inside all of the bubble and the universe there. But Capricorn now in Neptune, it makes your spirituality and art and visualization and all this kind of skills like restricted. So maybe you do even have some kind of fears and deep, I want to say resources right now, deep mind resources. But some and you are maybe afraid to use them, or somehow even maybe schizophrenic things, which I don't find ever that these things are schizophrenic, because they are just open people who are not grounded enough and who don't yet know how to work with their energies. You know, that's the why they start to see things. That's what I believe about these mental illnesses, which never are not mental. But your Neptune there makes have some kind of illusions about restrictions and how hard maybe it is to work these things through, and how hard it is to be and study on this spiritual journey, and you feel responsible to do it. Maybe you don't have to do it, but you do feel a lot of restrictions and responsibility to find out whatever is it for you, what is hidden, long way to the like not even future, but when you're getting like older and smarter and wiser, and all the spiritual information, what is connected with that. And already today, right now, the things what are hidden, and your fears and your losses also. Full moon can just bring them out and make them seen for you, for others, for you mainly, and just sometimes this is not coming out very comfortable way. But I don't say that that's the case here. I mean, sometimes things are just coming out and showing you that this is the way, and the old way is not working anymore. So let's go to the energy and let's see what's the energy here. You have to release the past, my friends. Emerging, transforming energies transmuted. These karmical things, the karmical moon right now, karmical restricted moon can also show you that things which are not really yours, you have to just transform and change the path. And with that also, when you are decisive and you are doing the work, you do feel confident and powerful, and your energy can raise there more easily. It can flow. That's beautiful. I love it, because think about it, feel about it. What's your soul agreement? What is your soul mission? What is the soul plan? What is your life purpose? These are the energies which you are working. You do feel the energy rising because you're getting more connected, your soul agreement and your soul path. But these are both on the sides. The first work for you is release past every level and emerge, okay? This is the first thing. And then you can see and feel the highest soul path and mission, what you have on earth. I'm gonna ask, what is supporting to, this is supporting you to release the past. Support is when you are thankful for yourself and you show appreciation and gratitude, and showing appreciation what is sustaining you. That's interesting. Just show the gratitude and show the deep thankfulness for the ones who has been before, and also for the fears, okay, for the deep subconscious minds, because from there is the work where you need to release. So maybe even Ho'oponopono meditation can help you to do some of this kind of work. I have here What I wrote down, let me see, interesting support. I got a bit confused, forgive me, because this I wanted to show that this is actually, but it came out like this, your being was this card, meaning. So I think actually now it came two ways. Some of you maybe they are already, but some of you was the message. But that was the message, your being is thank you. So you are already in gratitude and appreciation about your path. Think about it, okay? Or maybe you are some things you are already, but not yet fully. And you're releasing fully the past, first of all gratitude, and then releasing. But also another part, another people who are here, or I think you get it. This card came here to your being. Your being is already gratitude, is already appreciation. This is your being. This is who you are. And what is supporting here, when you give time to yourself and give you time to heal and stop some things, and you just give time, heal for the past. Things are not coming overnight. These things, they can take time, years. But one day you're gonna find it out that it was a good choice to start to release the past and give gratitude for everything, what has happened in your life, because this is really deeply healing. And it will recover, and you can recover from everything, from all the emotions, however it hard has been, whatever relationships, everything, you can heal from everything, I tell you, my friends. Avoid, I tell you, the things what to avoid on this journey. Listen me. Avoid distractions. These three distractions which are coming and telling you, oh, you should go to your old path, or the walked road, which is on your mind and brain, and which is known for you. And all the distractions, what are another people who are dragging you back on these old loops, and you cannot see clearly your life mission and the soul purpose and the soul plan. If you are pausing, it's interesting. Here it says it's safe to stop for heal, but avoid pausing, avoid stopping to release the past. This is the work what you have to done. But if you need time to heal, it's another thing. If you need time to stop, it's another thing. But don't pause yourself to releasing. Don't pause yourself to do the work. And don't pause yourself and get distracted. That's interesting. We have the complete number combinations here today. Here I see 44, 45. It was 10 here, you were pausing something and it moves, you move forward. But here, if you put this, number 1 to 44 plus 1, it's 45. And avoid nonsense sadness around your soul agreement. You actually didn't here to be sad. Your life plan wasn't to be sad. Your life purpose is never not to be sad, okay? So avoid sadness. It's good to be sad when shortly, I mean, not fell inside of this trap, okay? Because sadness has also entities. And if you start to feed those entities, they become more and more around you and they make access to you. They want that you will be sad. Sometimes, if you cry, for me, it's okay. But if you cry every day, every month, of course, if it's a big trauma, the crying helps it out. But start to realize when it's entity sadness entity, what just wants energy from the tears and from the sadness. It's very strong, I tell you. I know it very well. The sadness entity can be very strong. And we have the last card here, which I wrote down. Journey. The journey. I wrote something, but I don't. Anyway, this is a card about your journey. What's going on? And this journey is about connection. Okay? And I think that this journey here is deeply spiritual. And this journey here is deeply connected with your soul and with yourself. Because it's a 12th house here also, and the Neptune. And we already have this beautiful being who is so grateful and who has the ability to connect and to heal. Just needs to remember these things, where not to fall inside. And the connection is already here. Connection with you, you already have it. And this is a journey to become more and more and more connected with you, with your soul path, with your life, with your happiness, with your well-being. Okay? So tap in this Capricorn full moon and let it release the things and the past. Ask from the moon to release as much as you're ready to release. And just don't stop. Don't stop your way. Just continue the path. And one day eventually, already you're coming together and you are connecting, but one day you will find that you are so connected with yourself that that's enormous, that's incredible, that's beautiful. So thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and thank you so much. And thank you for the guides and the angels and ancestors who helped you read these messages to you. And see you in the next reading.